beautiful.
You finally were saying something I was interested in.
Mockingbird. Can you hear?
Mockingbird, don't everybody have you heard? Have you heard? She gonna buy you a diamond ring.
Sing it. Comedy Central right here. Right here is the center of the comedy universe. Bill
yeah.
Murray would be proud. Cobra Commander would be proud. Snoop Dogg, you know he'd be proud. I don't know why. There's no affiliation with us. None. Zero. Count it down, my friend. It is 4:29.
Yeah, that's not 4:30. Must be precise in our timing here. We got to give the people precise instructions. What if somebody misses the first minute where I scream Cobra? I mean, that's quality,
stuff.
video strips. So yeah,
it's good stuff. Have you heard about lights? I'm surrounded by Lightstar 77, so I have.
I don't know how it looks on your end.
The graphic is right there, like I'm touching your ear right now, and then the real Lightstar 77, the real, it's right around here. So it's around.
We the black delegation. Draft Tiger Woods.
But I love the way you said Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods. Like he's taking it.
Did I tell you I did
you met
like a 23andMe? And I'm like 10.8% black people. Anyways,
I did not know that. That is almost comedic. That is so funny.
I mean, we've always known that, deep down, I was fighting for the, fighting the man. So, anyways, you ready?
People, I am very ready. So much so, we're already streaming on YouTube.
2, 1. You need to get a splash screen and mute the microphones because that's not polite to have that. Anyways, I've hit the button, so count to 3. Have fun.
3, 2, 1. Hello, summoners.
Hello, summoners, our old friends.
To another pulse pounding.
Oh, yeah.
Lightning inducing. Tower ascending.
You know what's funny?
Of a Monster Rancher's Guide to Summoners.
Yeah, you're gonna have to roll it back. I hit the wrong button because I'm dumb. I dumb. I don't know what to tell you.
I dumb. Me right here. Anyway, hello. All right, let's start properly. Let's cut it down.
I gotta hit the right button now.
Okay,
go ahead. You're all set. It's fine. We're there. Okay.
Hello, summoners.
I'm sorry to anybody that saw that train wreck. You didn't, though, because I hit the wrong button.
I know. Welcome to another pulse pounding. Wait, do I have a pulse?
It's there.
Lightning inducing.
Induced.
Tower ascending. Episode of A Monster Rancher's Guide to the Summoner's War.
Yes.
I am
Hello,
the
Aztec, my old friend.
I am the non-transmogged Aztec Olmec.
He's not. Base model.
But
base.
It wouldn't be a proper episode if I didn't have the Fire Dragon, the Bill Murray loving Lightstar 777 with me.
What is up, fellow summoners? Hope everybody was having the best week possible.
Best week ever.
And I hope you got a robo, because you know what? We'll give you 10 points for that. Got a robo?
Why?
I got 99 problems and a robo ain't one of them.
Why do they give you points for doing the thing that the event is supposed to do? Anyway, we got topics, but you always ask first.
How you doing?
How you doing?
How you doing?
How you doing? All right, over there.
Hey,
Lightstar, over there.
Walk in here.
Walk in over here. What the?
You know, that was an improv line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
So I'd share that with you.
I'm doing fine. I'm rocking the Cobra T-shirt today. So
Cobra!
you know I'm in a good mood when I'm rocking the Cobra T-shirt. This is how I have so many holes in it because it's one of my favorite shirts. 80stees.com if you want this same shirt. 80s tees.
Nice.
They're awesome. I'm doing great, man. Thank you for asking.
Did you ever see? And I'm looking this up right now because it actually just occurred to me.
What's up?
There was a whole thing about Cobra Commander on his day off.
What does that look like?
Okay, so it is. It's just a YouTube channel. I'm going to send it to you later.
Send it to me
so
later.
Maybe
maybe not during the show.
But like, but like, I need everybody to go and watch this because it was one of the funniest things ever. Where like the cat will be like in line for a grocery store,
Right.
and like he's like getting upset at the line of people in front of him, and he'll just like randomly just Cobra. And like nothing happens, and they're just dude, wait your turn. Like it's just
sunned him.
Just the best.
Cobra will always, Cobra forever, whatever. Anyway, Summoner's War topics, Genshin.
Well,
Elite.
I thought we were doing the shirt, so I wanna real quick
run down your Bill Murray.
So I mean, I love Bill Murray. We all know.
He was in Space Jam.
Yeah, he was
among other
things. The proper Space Jam,
the right one.
So my wife noticed this earlier today. So my wife is from Ireland in the County Mayo in the West, and she saw this article, and the Carney Golf links, were he apparently just was in the west of Ireland, and he took a round of golf at this little golf course in the middle of. He's here filming an episode of Link's Life with Tom Coyne, apparently. So, and there is the picture of him at the course. So that's really, really cool, and I thought that was awesome. So I wore my Bill Murray shirt in honor of him being in Ireland.
Lightstar 777 loves Bill Murray, loves golf.
Love it. I do. Fun fact, I have probably golfed more in Ireland than I ever have in Florida. So even though like Florida is a golf destination, I ironically have rejected it for golfing in Ireland more. So
where does golf originate? Is it Scotland or Ireland? I don't remember. Scotland. Okay. Well, I'm sure they play.
But when they were sent to Ireland to try to breed the Irish out of existence, from the British.
Really?
Yeah. But then they went more native. Like there's an expression going more Irish than the Irish. That's what the Scottish people did. So a lot of them became more Irish than the Irish.
Today I learned
all types of.
This is not that kind of podcast. This is not a learning type podcast. This is the nonsense podcast where we talk about monsters and spaceships and other unusualness.
I mean, basically, I am Benny from the Lego movie, because if there was a Lego kit, that thing was being put into a spaceship. You got a princess castle? Sounds like a spaceship to me.
Spaceship.
Everything was.
We got topics.
We do.
I listened to. I had such a good time. I was checking out Nelly's stream this last Sunday, and it got me thinking. One,
it was his birthday, 21 again, right?
The 27th is his birthday, so he's saving up a bunch of scrolls for his summon session. Check out his stream on his birthday.
Cannot believe he's going to be turning 21 again.
Nelly the God on Twitch, but it got me thinking that one, and of course we're going to have him on the show in the near future, and two, like. His rune efficiency is great, and we had a whole show about rune efficiency with Nelly the God. So I kind of re-listened to that show, and got a whole bunch of that. One stream was like 2 years of education for me. So definitely check out Nelly's stream, when you can. But what I took from it,
he might even do a backflip for
he
you.
might even flip for you, yeah.
Did
but
you say he might even flap for you?
flip flap,
Flippy to the flap, the don't flap, you don't really
bang bang boogie, up jumps the boogie the beat. Anyway, too many tangents. Even for us, this is too many tangents.
I feel like we have completely lost control of ourselves this week.
Anyway, topics. So I was on Nelly's stream. He gave me a very cool dragons team. He taught me all about rune efficiency. He actually built a robo, so he actually likes it a lot. But yeah, just a whole bunch of takeaways.
My friend,
bunch of takeaways from watching Nelly's stream. I've sold so many runes since I re-listened to the whole rune efficiency thing. I have pretty much, and consequently more money. So I mean more blue mana, I should say. Money's fine.
Blue mana.
But blue mana was something I was lacking a little bit. So I just sold a bunch of runes that didn't fit into Nelly's really cool, efficient criteria for runes, and I'll go over that a little bit. But yeah, man, it was an experience, and I want to thank him for that. Definitely.
I only keep determination runes that are blue. If you're not maybe a will rune or a violent rune,
right?
But it has to be a spectacular rune.
Yeah,
like it has to be something worthy of my time and effort to make, like a crit damage slot 4 with like a good speed substat, and it rolls into speed at least twice. If you don't do that, I'm selling you.
Yeah, that is one of the criteria, because he wanted best in slot speed stats for subs on all of his runes, and if it's not, he chucks it. So I took a page out of that book and started doing my own really and I made a good bunch of money with it too. Let's see, gave me a cool dragons team, which we'll discuss.
And you did a weird unruned test of your your Giants team.
Yeah, so the Giants team that you and so many other people have suggested to me, and I just want you to guess how well it did. Yeah, we're gonna talk a little bit of Genshin. I started my Trickaroo grind too, so one of the 3 Ikaroos that I need is being 2-8 as we speak.
Is it the first one for you, or second?
The first one? Yeah, the very first. Like, this is starting scratch for my Trickaroo grind. It's basically like doing a fusion. Fusing all. I mean, raising all these other units to make the team. I must have wrote this before, more recent. But the Genshin 2.1 live stream is this Friday. So we will figure out more about Inazuma. We'll get, information on the banners and such like that for
banners.
Banner. Yeah, Bruce banners. But the new banners are for Raiden Shogun and such like that. So it should be good. So that's this Friday on Twitch. What else? Oh, and I made the decision to skip the Yoimiya banner and just build my Yanfei because she's C6 and Yanfei is awesome. And then
I can't believe you got 6 of her. That is kooky. Like, you get so many constellations on people. I can't even get a second Amber in Genshin.
I got C1 cool. Amber. C1. So those are the TOA pass we want to talk about, and definitely who is Lightstars and myself's by way of design favorite non-transmog divine. I definitely have mine picked out.
Unawoken Beth. We all know this answer.
Unawoken Beth.
Unawakened Beth to me is like the one character that, I mean, above almost all the others, I wish I could just roll her look back. And I know what you're saying, like, well, you wouldn't know. I could have an unawakened like anything and put a transmog on it, and your logic would still apply that you don't know if what I did with that character.
Oh, you can
So
tell by
I
the
think
name.
it's then there's no reason that the name could not still tell you that I awoken it if it just looks like an unawakened version, which is what I want. Give me a third transmog option. Give me regular, unleaded, and premium, okay?
So mine, just to get this topic out and to have some semblance of, the topics we were talking about, mine, hands down, is the homunculus. The design of that homunculus is just ridiculous. Let me pull them up real quick. Oh, and yes, and I have a surprise secret topic for Lightstar that I haven't told them about, that I've only hinted upon, but haven't told you about. So I will
change.
absolutely.
Yes, I mean, come on, look at this. I got it pulled up here. Look at these like unawakened, like the support homunculus with the cool like amethyst horns coming out.
Yes, very cool.
Like that is so cool. Like who? Like look at like you let your hair down. Okay. You go, girl.
And the attack homunculus. I think we did a story about the text in the background. That's actually a poem, and I just think having like a spell going off, that the veins in the heart kind of slightly exposed, the crazy looking eyes, the text on the belts and such like that. Just an awesome design. Of course, I'm a huge fan of Full Metal Alchemist, so homunculus were characters in that and a whole bunch of other media and such. But that's hands down my favorite look, non-transmogged. I mean, he has transmogs, but I just like both homunculus designs very much so. Unawakened Beth would be your your cup of tea. Very cool.
Unawakened Beth. Yes, I am a huge proponent of unawakened. Like, I'm just saying, unawakened any monster. Like, I should be able to own my identity with my monsters, whatever I want, and have the color of the stars or the name tell the tale, just like it always has.
True. I want your opinions on rune efficiency and what runes to keep and which ones to skip, because it's a topic that we haven't talked about in a while. But
my life is rune efficient.
What's your criteria for keeping a rune?
Well, nowadays, because all I do is farm, looking for better runes. Really, if it's not gold, I probably am rarely these days even looking at it.
Right.
And if I do look at it, as I said, it has to be in the slot that I need something. So if I see a crit damage violent rune, I'll look at it.
Mm-hmm.
But if it doesn't have at least a substat of 6 for speed, I probably will not be happy if I actually roll that rune, because there's just no chance I want that rune, and I'm not going to waste a reappraisal stone on it.
Gotcha.
And currently, the teams I'm using for farming and all that are quick enough and efficient enough to do what they need to do. So while it would improve my RTA life considerably, I'm not that concerned that I would actually take a blue 5-star or blue 6-star rune, because I feel like I'm not going to waste the resources on it.
Exactly.
So for me, it's like you have to be gold, which even gold runes nowadays, like legend runes, the amount that I get that are flat 4 and 6 slot, incalculable. Like an hour of farming, and then all of a sudden it's like, you thought you were getting a decent rune. No. And I know there are people who build them because, like they'll be the perfect stub stat rolls. It'll be like attack speed, crit damage, crit rate, and like you'll roll all into speed. And I get that could be a great rune for speed, and other stats in the, like, let's say it's slot 2,
Right.
flat attack, and you get all those stats and it quadruple rolls into speed. That's going to be like one of your fastest runes, but do you really want to be saddled with a flat attack stat?
No, not at all.
Slot 2 rune? Like, it would hurt
No.
me more to build that rune and know that that was the injustice that had occurred to me. Like, if they charged 1 billion blue mana, 1 billion, I've said it with a B, 1 billion, that I could change a primary stat, I would keep a lot more runes. Just saying. Like, all those insulting flat stat runes, like, you'd get my blue mana from me because clearly I'm going to spend the blue mana to try and get it. Like,
totally.
Like, all right, I'm going to make this perfectly rolled rune into something worth having here.
Total.
What were we talking about again?
We were talking about rune efficiency.
Rune efficiency. But yeah, so for me, it has to be that. It has to be like I'm keeping my eyes open for some runes for the Onimusha.
Right.
So like the ones that are no crit rate.
Yeah.
Because they can't crit and no crit damage. So I'm keeping my open for those, but again, if I see a rune and it's not at least purple or preferably gold, and if it doesn't have a 6 substat for speed or is a 6, a peak efficiency slot 2 speed rune, I'm not even going to keep it. Like in this point in the game, like, and even the determination runes, I kept them because they were what I needed for building my Chikaru team. But at this point, I don't even feel that attached to that. Like, I almost feel like, because my Chikaro team works, I could be picky and only get gold determination runes. But that brings up my whole rant about the fact that the other day, I spent a whole day just farming the Rift Raid, Rift Beasts.
Right.
And I can consistently get triple S on most of the Rift Raid Beasts now.
Excellent.
Because I worked very hard to do that. But the fact that I have gotten 3-star runes, and the same with the world boss. I got
you get triple S, you get 3-star runes on that.
And I get like a 3-star white rune, and I'm like, that is just so insulting.
Smack in the face.
It just really, it burns in the back of my throat from the disdain I have for it.
The efficiency tips I got definitely are similar. Unless it's a legendary with potential, no 5s, all 5 stars, gone. All blue 6 stars, gone. Purple,
yeah, the only exception I would say, because you're building your Chikaru, is don't get rid of the determination ones.
Okay, no problem.
Because starting out, you might need the determination sets to...
Gotcha.
And same with guard, because I had, for a long time, I had to settle for... I think I had 2 blue determination runes before I was able to upgrade them. So.
Okay. So, yeah, those I've kept, no problem. However, I want to put up a photo because I can't stand the suspense anymore.
Oh, okay.
Of what happened before, literally right after I wrote a lot of these topics. So... going to change my window, and I'm going to get the reaction first from good old Lightstar.
I mean, you're going to have gotten something, of course. I knew you were going to get it. It's always the fucking way, isn't it? I'll sit over here with my little...
That happens. That definitely happened. both of them in one pull. So, fair listeners, um, we're switching gears
Which
a little
has
bit.
nothing to do with rune efficiency.
Nothing to do with rune efficiency, but it just was burning a hole in my head. I was giving hints all over the place. That, my friends, is a 10 pull from Genshin with a 5 and 4 star of Yoima and good old Sayu. I just wanted to get Lightstar's reaction on.
I mean, I shouldn't be surprised. I mean, I'm cursed and you're not, so.
I was just born on Friday the 13th, that's all. Moving on.
We should all be so lucky.
Moving on. Back to Summoner's War and rune efficiency. So now I can actually turn off loading screens, which is another thing, because now that I've done that, I can free up some resources. No more lonely screen. Anyway.
Wow. You didn't change the screen, so now I have to click on.
Oh no! Let
again.
me change.
Now you made me look weird.
No. Let me change the screen so.
I've got a line down my face. I can see it.
Oh no, we cannot have
see
that
it right now. See it right now happening.
Ta-da! We're back. We're back on the show.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. I just had to. I was trying to give you hints, but just.
I mean, I knew you probably got everything because that's what you do. You'll probably just casually get like 5 constellations.
Honestly,
you'll probably get like 20 ambers, and you'll get the dream of the 200,000 amber.
There's 2 weeks left, and but yeah, when I got the rust bow, I kind of had a good feeling. I was like, Rust, that would be good with you and me, but I don't have her. Oh well, no big deal. But anyway, rune efficiency, yes. But yeah, that's my criteria for runes now. No more 5 stars. Unless they have massive legendary potential, and no more blue 6 stars. Honestly, like depending on where you are in the game, fellow listeners, fellow ranchers, that doesn't necessarily have to be your official, but you should have some type of benchmark for your runes, just so you know what to use for blue mana and what you use on, some of your units. But yeah. That is rune efficiency with Monster Rancher's Guide to Summoner's War and Nelly the God. Yeah. But yes, I did not remove any of the guard runes or the determination runes because I knew I'm probably going to need them for good old Trickaroo. Moving on to dungeons. How many floors do you think the team you suggested has cleared with no runes? And
Giants team?
And 2 5-stars. Not even all 6-star. 2 Sath and I'm pretty sure Sath and Tatu are not 6-starred. I think Sath is 4-star. No. I think Sath is 4-star. How many?
Floor 11, a minute 41.
No, definitely not. But higher than I could have imagined.
How high?
So high that I can kiss the sky. Up to the sky. Anyway. Guess first. I'm not going to tell you. There's no fun in me just telling you.
So that I just did wasn't a guess. By the way, if you guess a floor and a amount of time it took, apparently that's not a guess. We're all on the same page.
It definitely wasn't floor 11. But
I don't know. I've seen people who didn't have theirs at any higher than 5-star that were able to get to complete it on 11.
Oh. Well, definitely floor 8. Definitely
but
floor
with
8.
No runes.
With no
Impressive.
That's a solid
why
team.
are you working on Trickaroo before you have finished your Giants team? Don't you want to finish your...
Oh, they're all 2-aid.
Project?
Oh, yeah. They're all the 2-aing is done. Tattoo's already 2-aid, and Sath is already 2-aid. So, but yeah, that's the only reason why I start 2-aing one of the 3 Trickaroos.
But why are they not ruined then? Does that mean you don't have the runes you need for them?
No, just as a joke. That was just for the show. Just a
Oh, I thought you just didn't have runes for them yet, and I was like, why are you building something new? You haven't even finished that yet. Oh, okay.
No, that was just for giggles. That was just for a topic on the show, just as an experimento to see what kind of efficiency.
I mean, for me to do that, I would have to actually remember a rune removal day.
What's
a rune? Know that I forget. That's one of those things that I notice 3 days
after the
before
fact.
It happens, and then
and 3 days
afterwards.
Yep. Excellent.
That is how I do.
So
what is your Dragons team that Nelly told you?
Nelly hooked me up with the Dragons team in, preparation, because Trickaroo is going to be my Dragons.
H?
Yes. Because, Trickaroo is pretty much going to replace, if I get some decent runes, it's going to replace that Dragons team. So, but currently, for nowsies, I'll just show you and I will tell you for the listeners. But, oh, of course not. Anyway, I'll just tell you because I can't show you because a repeat battle's in place, and maybe I'll stop.
You just pull up the repeat battle and just show the team?
Oh, that would make sense.
There you go. Okay.
That would make sense. But I want to kind of have it... Oh, no. It's okay. I just wanted static so I can... Yeah, I know. More clicking than necessary.
I'm just enjoying the process.
See?
So we got Verd, we got Veramos.
Veramos, who I haven't used in so long. Yep.
We got some Lauren action and some
Lauren
Fran.
Strip. Yep. So Lauren strips the immunity. Then debuffs are piled on. Crow will swipe with the scratch. No, I'm sorry, the scar.
Oh, you have a lot of people who put their homunculus as their...
This is one of the reasons I haven't changed mine to water. Because I have so many friends that have water. I can literally do all of my friends' water homunculus and be happy. But, yeah, that's my current Dragons team. But, yeah, it works great. And I'm just going to put some actual powered-up runes on them, and they should be knocking out 11 and 12 in no time. But thanks again for Nelly for that. Absolutely. Now, I do have a TOA question. Have you seen this TOA pack? I mean, TOA booster pack. I don't know what to call it, but...
Are you boosting, Ralph? No, I haven't.
So, check it out.
2 times the clear reward.
Yeah.
Dang it. This is just like the monthly thing again, isn't it?
Exactly. And, of course... If you want normal and hard, you gotta pay more.
Yeah. No, but you pay less. You save $10 by doing that.
Yeah, I see.
But if you just got you paid twice as much, you could get Elia in a beach hat, and she builds a little Rainbow Mon sandcastle with her palm frond wand.
Anything beach related, Lightstar is a sucker for. If you notice, he has the white sand beach on his island chilling.
I do.
And now he wants beach Elliot.
I told you literally, so what was it? The last beach pack that right. it was the ones that with the wave runners, because it made Juno look like she was straight up out of Beach.
Yeah, out of Baywatch. Yeah,
and
yeah.
I was like, I don't care. Like, I'm getting this whole thing.
Getting the whole. Yeah, honestly, we're not whales. We're dolphins. We sometimes spend a little cash on. Oh, and something new for our summon session. I'm gonna summon some runes from the magic rune box, just to kind of like switch it up a little bit.
Now let me think. Let me think about everything you would get with that. So you'd get. So even if you did the normal one, you would get 2 5-star Rainbow Mon. You would get 2 Devilmon, 2 Legendary Scrolls, 2 Light and Dark Scrolls. I think, is it 6 Mysticals? Because, well, hold on. What does the question mark do? Does that tell you what all, like the top right corner? Would that tell you what all the rewards would be? No, that's just what you get. Oh, yeah. There you go. So, yeah. So, you'd get like a fair few. 600 crystals as well, or more. Like,
So the
and
two,
you
well,
get double the summoning stones as well.
well, the only caveat is the 2 times benefits do not apply to mana stones or painless trial, which is fine. Which is, it's just the boss, and the floor rewards, so no problem.
Right, but still, you're going to get a fair amount of crystals
Yes.
for that. Because what you get like 400 or so you get 800,
And then you get another
plus
200
the
crystals.
200.
Yep.
I'm going to say it. It's not like if you were going to get something, it's not bad.
It's not
Like
for $20. It's not bad.
Because
not at all.
the pack that I find the most tempting on a regular basis, and I'm in the middle of a 5-hour fight apparently, so I can't go look at it right now. But
Right.
If you go to the efficiency tab in the shop, the Rainbow Mon pack is the one that I find one of the most tempting to have. And that one, because you get 4 or 5-star Rainbow Mon for 20 plus crystals and I think blue mana.
Yep.
So again, like, yeah, but you get like 500 crystals, so you're getting about the same amount of crystals, but you're also getting 4 Rainbow Mon. But
yes.
The Devilmon part, that's pretty dope. Yeah. I know, like the Devilmon and the Light and Dark Scroll and the amount of crystals you would get, it really, like, if you're clearing both, it's not a bad price for the bundle for the 40.
I hear you.
Not bad at all.
Excellent. So that's the world first too. That's the first time you're checking it out, and we tend to agree this is actually pretty good. What I like is there's a wide range when you do TOA of different materials. Devilmon, legendaries. There's pretty much everything you need. Rainbow Mon, of course. You'll get from TOA. So I think it's worth it. I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah, It's not a bad pack. It is not a bad pack at all. Oh, finally. I had a Lulu and Friends and an Ariel, and it was like nibbling them to death like with a duck. It just was taking forever.
5 ever. Excellent. Moving on. Strickaroo Grind, Genshin livestream, this Friday.
You're going to get me codes. It's going to be great.
It's going to be great. I will get you those codes. Absolutely. Let's see. So I had a whole topic on how I was skipping Yoimiya and just going to build my Yanfei to my C6 Yanfei is all about blah, 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 blah. So and honestly, yep. just I was like, let me do a 10 pull on the weapon banner. Of course, nothing out of it. I was like, I'll do a 10 pull on Yoimiya. I'll get another Amber, of course.
I would kill for more Ambers. And a Yoimiya. Like, this is the thing. You're going to, like, put her into the Genshin equivalent of the Storage Defense Force. I feel it. I feel it in my jellies.
I absolutely would. No, you're 100% right. It's because I have no mats. Maybe we can do some mat farming tonight, bud. And some Genshin. Maybe some pyro cryo hypostasis.
Yeah, let's just build your character. Not like I have any characters. I get nothing.
You are.
I'm so unlucky. I had to go to Mercy twice to get Klee.
But you got her.
Mm-hmm.
I do see Klee running around on your Genshin Island.
Yes.
Running around
and
monster.
About the only constellation I have with these things is at least my team, everybody does more than 1,000 damage just normally.
Right.
And like that's my only consolation. I drop Oz off and everything else, and we're good. We're Gucci.
Excellent. So I have this whole rant on Yanfei, and Yanfei honestly still is C6. Yanfei is ridiculous, awesome, and I'm just
I
gonna
wouldn't know.
put
Mine's only normal, just little old baby.
She's-
Because I only get one of everything.
she is great, and I was gonna
Not
go do this
AJ.
whole rant on how C6 Yanfei is just totally better than Yoimiya, and then I pull Yoimiya. So I'm torn. I'm torn like lying on the face, lying on my face, torn.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea what to do now, and it kind of
Mhm.
makes me look like a super hypocrite if I say, "Oh, don't do it." And Yoimiya, do Yanfei because she's accessible and she's awesome. Blah.
Yeah,
And
you're
I pull
accessible.
Yanfei. I'm very accessible. Absolutely. So that kind of killed that rant, but in a good way.
Mhm.
I missed out on the Sealies too.
Don't worry, I'll have plenty of rants because I never pull anything.
Except for
I
that,
pull nothing.
except for that cool,
Good day,
a-
sir.
that cool Ariel with the transmog is looking kind of. I do not have an Ariel, just so you know. Just
No,
so you
you've
know.
had Velajuel
For,
from
like,
the
ever.
beginning of you playing. Yeah.
Oh man, I remember the day at work. See, all the gamers knew. They already knew that something cool happened, but I kind of lost it in the break room. Not at work. Of course, this is when I worked for Apple.
Ma'am, hold on. I'll tell you how to turn your phone on in a second.
I got a Nat 5.
Yes!
That would be hysterical. That's too funny. But yeah, cool Dragons team. And it's looking like the summon o'clock time is upon us. And I'm gonna summon some good old mysticals and some rune gift boxes to see.
Why don't you do the runes first so I can enjoy? Because I don't know how many scrolls I have actually.
I can and shall. Let's see. Blue runes. We do not want blue runes without a hate in my heart. So, I'm going to count it down again because we don't want the kerfuffle like last time.
Well, no, you go ahead and do your rune boxes. I'm going to sort out my what I'm going to open.
3, 2, 1, and summon runes. Okay. So I picked the Swift set.
Where did you get these? Was this a pack?
This was
for
one
sale?
of the packs that is not shoved in your face every 5 minutes. This is one of the rune packs. Because I'm gonna like hold off on summoning because I have units. Units are not a problem, but now I need runes for those units. But I see one I am definitely taking. I'm taking this attack rune.
Which one?
This one in the middle. Oh no, wait. Let's. Well, it has
One
crit
in
rate.
Middle?
Crit rate. We got
Accuracy and resistance?
See, this is good. This is why I need you to stop my.
Hey man, it's your pack, but
No.
I would take the third one because it's got 6 speed.
Like, on a swift.
Really, it doesn't even matter anything else because I would just see if this was a normal rune,
Mhm.
I would roll it to see if it quad rolls into speed.
6.
That's honestly the only reason I would keep it, like for that one stat. Like everything else wouldn't matter. But you live your bliss. If you need an
No.
attack slot 6,
No,
don't let me
bud.
stop you.
I will. It's time to get some good runes. 3, 2, 1, and runing. Okay, so this is flat, so
Let's
that's just a no.
Yeah, you see, how insulting is that? They literally gave you a flat rune to choose from. No, it's the one on the left.
Great.
Because
Yeah, I hear
because you're close to peak stats on 2 things. You have it's 1 point of efficiency as it stands now, but it's the closest. Like everything
Gotcha.
else, they're a little bit far from peak stats.
See, this is why I need.
Except the middle one, which has 2 points of efficiency right off the bat, but it's the poopiest 2 stats that you have, and it's a flat.
Absolutely. So, Right there. Number 1. Complete.
This is fun.
This is fun. This is getting me really focused on which
Now,
runes I should be keeping. What's up?
now, question: why are you like? Have you finished farming all your towers in the guild shop and the arena?
Oh no, not at all. I'm focusing right on the speed. The speed tower is 17, I believe. But that is
Weren't you
the
doing that like a year ago?
probably probably was doing other things.
Weird. The reason I ask is because they have legendary rune packs that you can get with guild points.
Yes, and with ancient coins too. Yeah, you can buy but not the I don't know boxes. Yes, boxes. Yes. Talk to me. Which one of these? Yeah, they're all not great.
I mean, the one on the right is better substat combination with the crit damage, crit rate, speed.
Got you.
I mean, nobody really cares about resistance, but the middle one has a better speed substat, so but you have a flat stat, which is just disgusting, but you could always, you know, gem it out, and the nice thing is that it has resistance as a static stat. So
You can get it,
you know.
regardless. Yeah. I'm gonna roll with this one, the number 1. This is not happening. Now you can use these same rules on runes you don't, runes you actually farm. And 3, 2, 1, rune box.
Oh wow, I had another battle I didn't even do. Let's see. 11% attack, 6/5, flat, flat, flat. See, I hate that the number 3 slot has your speed locked down,
Got you. Yeah, I agree.
but I don't like.
I don't like either
I
of
mean,
these.
the middle one is nice because the attack bump is, locked in, so, it's not going to roll into that, whereas, like, it could still roll into flat defense or HP. I mean, honestly, the middle rune is just a contender to be reappraised.
What
The one
about
on the left is, I mean, honestly, if you have somebody that you don't care about their speed, that could be fine, the one on the right. But, I mean, ironically for me, the one that's the best would be the one on the left because you could always gem it out to get rid of the flat HP because you have almost a point of efficiency in HP and almost a point in crit damage. So with a few lucky rolls, it'll go all into crit damage.
Got you. So you don't like the one in the center.
It's not my favorite because you have 2 flat stats to deal with, but again, if it were my rune, I would be reappraising it because I would not want 2 flat stats. So for me, that would just be something I would use reappraisal stones on. Like, I like the HP, and I like that if I reappraised it, it's not going to get flat attack as one of the stats, so it makes it a better rune to be reappraised because you're,
Let's go with
you're
this
not
one.
getting stuck into it, but
Yeah, I like this one.
bueno.
Excellent. See? Fun. Oh, and these guys. And this just shakes out the way it's going to shake out.
Look, now see, this is what I hate. You got that. No, but this is what. Listen to me.
Mhm.
Like, you got those legend runes. This rune that you're looking at now has better substats than almost
Any of
every
those
one of
legend
those
runes.
others we
Yep.
looked at.
100%.
Like, you got attack, crit damage, and crit rate. All, like, if that rolls into speed, like, and again, it wouldn't be a rune like I would normally, like, if I was farming, I would keep.
Right.
But, like, those are great substats to start with.
Exactly.
Like, if it was speed instead of one of those, and then, like, you got whichever of those, that would be, like, the perfect rune.
Exactly.
For, like, the stats anyways.
100%.
Rude.
Speed, but
Huh.
flat. Jeez,
Just sell it now.
see
Just sell it now.
here.
Sell it now. Don't
Here's
even
what
look at it.
happens.
Don't
I
torture
look
yourself.
at the stupid substats, get happy, and then look at the main stat. Okay, halfway. Ugh.
Flat. It's a flat.
Ugh.
Flat.
Bye. Okay. 3%, maybe. Excellent. Today we're talking runes. So that was fun. That was a nice little deviation to what we normally do.
Here. This is what I'm going to do. For your amusement, I'm going to get 2 of these packs.
Sure.
All right. So you see, this is why I don't get these packs. That's a 5-star legend rune. So we're selling that without even looking at it.
Definitely.
And there's a 5-star rune. See, both gone. What a waste of 1,000. See, I would have rather spent that 1,000 on a super angel mon.
Yes.
Because I would have enjoyed it much more. But, anyways, I digress. And let us do the normal summoning.
The normal
You
summon.
can do like 2 monsters. You're going to get both a Robo and a Sky Surfer.
Of course I am.
They're going to be like back to back. If there was a
Back to
10
back.
summon, you'd literally have that locked up in 1 summon, I bet.
Counting down. You ready?
Bitter, party of 1. Bitter, party of 1.
3, 2, 1, and summon. Rate up. Yeah, right.
Yeah, rate up. Only for my enemies. I mean, what? Who said that?
Who said that? Black Rage.
Hey, look, I got lightning.
See?
Look, another Melia. I needed 5 of those.
You need skill ups. Absolutely.
Ramahan. Ironically, I am actually trying to build a Ramahan. Look at you getting lightning. And what is it? Robo? Is it? Yeah.
Definitely not. Definitely a Sliffid.
Hey, what did you call me?
Sliffid. Duh.
Oh, all right.
Duh, hickey. Sliffids are the best. Said no one ever. Rate up. Taoist. Excellent. Skill ups. Skill ups for my Dark Taoist. Sliffid party.
Once again,
Sliffid
Yeah.
party. Win, then the water one. Honestly, those are some good odds.
well, I mean, it's you, so of course you're always going to have good luck.
Today, like, that totally
I
messed
am-
up my rant. Totally messed up the rant. I'm like, dude. Yanfei, so much better than good old Yoima. Then she joins the squad. But yeah, I'm really saving for Raiden Shogun. That's really
Yeah, I can
like
tell you spent 20 summons. I can tell you're saving up altogether.
yeah, that's honestly what I spent 20 summons. That was really the extent. Okay, I got 4 more mysticals to knock out.
Sure. You're going to get a Robo and then a Sky Surfer.
Are you just
In
speaking
the Marty McFly on
Transmog.
the hoverboard.
2 more.
You know what? We are BFFs. Let's Bro.
This
Let's
is-
Cobra.
We are
Hey, look! Somebody is watching called Let's Cobra. Show me your Cobra shirt.
how see couldn't have planned that better.
It's
You're awesome.
yeah, we have been friends since we started working together in
Had to be
Ooh,
2003,
2000
2002. No, 2002.
2, right?
Yeah, 2000. No,
yeah,
you're right.
it was the fall. It was the fall of 2002.
Yep, I had. We met each other working for Disney, so we are. Don't let the banter fool you. We are best buds.
Yes, though he has sucked all the luck of summoning out of my life. I respect him still.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm all out of scrolls. I got
Who
no
are
net.
you? I mean, I'm surprised that the game doesn't just like glitch and
Wait.
just lightning just strikes, and it's like, Artemiel,
No,
show that to your friend.
I only get lightning strikes in Inazuma, but I get them in the face. I get lightning to the face. To the face.
To the face, brother. It's in my beard.
It's in my face.
Oh right, yeah.
William Wallace.
Well,
I defeat
yes,
the British.
If that William Wallace was here, he could
with fire from my eyes
with
and lightning from my summoning circle.
I thought it was from his tuchus, but okay. From his tuchus.
Who are you shouting out this week, Lightstar777?
That's a great question, which I'm pulling up now because there was 2 people I was going to do so with, but I need to find what it was. Definitely to let me get this name right. So
Sure.
I don't mess up. Lulz Cobra, for coming and hanging out, watching.
Definitely appreciate it.
Big time, thank you. Of course, another. I like to put shout outs to the wind where nobody will ever hear them, but I liked the shout out Bill Murray for golfing in County Mayo.
Shout out to you,
the
Bill
west
Murray.
of Ireland at the Carre family golf course. I mean, again, what are the statistical chances that he would be filming something right there? And we had a couple new followers on my Twitch in the past week, Forgathers and Pedikin. So thank you. Big shout out to both. Thanks for the follows.
Excellent.
You.
Very...
And I've been flying a lot in Flight Simulator, so we found an island that we called Jelly Bean Island last night, which was great.
Do you use your HOTAS, your stick and your throttles?
It's funny. I had gotten the HOTAS for the PlayStation, so it does not work on there. So once I can justify splashing out, I'm going to actually get like one of the 2-handled pilot ones with the throttle. Honestly, all I need is Xbox. Are you listening to me right now? Microsoft, are you out there? What I need you to do is hire me as your head of VR development, and we will make the Oasis a reality together. And what we're going to do is I could literally sit in my chair and I could reach over in VR with no gloves, just haptics like from the cameras, and I could play with all the switches and levers, because I started the engines on an Airbus A380 NEO, and it was 5,000 buttons to press. It was just so much fun. I know not many people get why flying an airplane is just in a virtual environment is just so much fun, but it is a hoot and a half.
Well, if it's as much fun as flying your spaceship in Elite, then I can definitely relate.
I mean, it is, but there is no voice pack, so I cannot tell Captain Kirk to take my ship out of the dock, which is very depressing, really, if I'm being honest. Shout out to HCS voice packs.
Shout out to HCS voice packs. You guys make playing Elite. I think they have a pack for No Man's Sky and for Star Citizen. Yeah.
Well, I mean, a lot of the packs that I have, I would just have to download those games and get them on my PC.
Absolutely.
And I could use the voice pack. And I've thought about it. I've thought maybe I'll roll a new character in No Man's Sky. Let's be honest. I know what I'm doing now, so I feel
now
like I
you
can
know
do
what you're doing. Yes, because that first stream
prepare for immediate dust off.
that stream where you played it for the first time and I got into it. You were searching for some carbon. You were like, I can't find the carbon. I'm like, what are you? And I'm like, what are you? Why do you need carbon? Why do you need phosphorus?
Why don't you need carbon and phosphorus?
No,
you got to reevaluating your life, sir.
But
figure out what's wrong with you.
Even seen No Man's Sky before, and Lightstar was running around yelling at him. But now we are bosses. We have bases. We are good to go with No Man's Sky. But anyway, my shout's going to be 80s Tees, where I got this cool T-shirt. I'm also going to shout out, definitely Nelly the God. I mean, that guy's been doing this thing. It's so funny. We've been playing for roughly the same amount of time, and
do what you wanna do.
and man, his account is looking so much nicer than mine.
What it's like to
But I definitely want to shout out Nelly the God because he's put my account on the right track, and hopefully he'll be on the show soon. So
let us pray. Love me some Nelly time.
absolutely. Shout out to JD the Gamer also, and Childish Plays. All the friends of the show. Evan, Seppi, such like that. All of our buds.
Here's just real quick. See this rune right here?
Yes.
I would almost power it up in the hope that it would roll into
the listeners,
speed.
Tell the listeners what's on that rune.
It's flat HP, +6 speed, accuracy. See, I don't want
Defense,
to roll
slot
it, but
3.
like all I'm saying is this is the kind of rune that if I was in the mode of keeping purple runes,
got you.
This would be the only acceptable kind of rune to even make a chance at.
Absolutely.
But because I am a monster, we sell all 10. I'm a big old monster.
You are a big old monster. We'll tell that story on the next episode. But that is going to wrap it up for this particular episode of A Monster Rancher's Guide to Summoner's War. New episodes every Saturday. Reach out to us on mrgtsw, which is an acronym for Monster Rancher's Guide to Summoner's War. Put it together, people. Anyway, reach out to us at mrgtsw on Instagram, mrgtsw on YouTube, mrgtsw on Facebook, at Rancher's Guide on Twitter. Our Discord is A Monster Rancher's Guide to the Universe. The universe, where we talk about more in the Summoner's War. And we have an mrgtsw on Reddit, which is there. It's definitely there. Email us, mrgtsw@gmail.com. Did I miss any, bud?
No. Senor Superman, no aquí. No.
So I didn't miss any of them because I'm awesome. And I'm apparently Cobra Commander. So
Cobra! You can't,
we cannot close the show without the battle cry.
When you hear us next week, he will have watched at least 5 of these Cobra on his day off videos.
Absolutely.
And it is going to be life-affirming for me to have you have watched that. So this is where we are.
So everyone, check out that live stream for Genshin on Friday, and we are out. Live long and prosper, everybody.
Peace.